Everybody, and welcome back to another Pirates Chess video. Today is day 4 of the 12 days of Chessmas Gambits. So hopefully we get some Gambits going. Day 3 was a little bit sus. It wasn't really a Gambit. It was like a Zuckertort variation where I just kind of like blundered a piece and called it a Gambit. So carrying on from there. Yeah, we're gonna try and get some more gambits going today. I'm looking at doing like a King's Gambit or a Vienna Gambit. We might try and do the Dutch. It seems people don't really want to take the Dutch Gambit. It's every time I play it, no one wants to do it. Dutch. Let me just look up. Probably should have done this before I started recording. Dutch Gambit. But if you like the videos that I've been coming out with, please hit that subscribe button if you want to, and make sure to follow me on Instagram. And I now have a Facebook page that you can follow me on for. I might be like putting puzzles on there. I'm linking my games, maybe some other things, and we can like chat or whatever. And if you have any questions, then put them in the comments section below. Alright, let me just get my phone. The Gambit. Or the Dutch Gambit? Or is it the Danish? It's the Danish Gambit. I don't know why. Danish Gambit. So e4, e5, d4, and then for them to accept the gambit, they have to take on d4. Yeah. Yes, that's what they have to do. Alright, so we have that. Open up another page. I'll find a gambit for black. And then we can get this story going. I think it was Latvian. What if we do easy gambits for black? I mean, Google knows all, though. Last time I searched up a gambit for black, it wasn't really a gambit. Okay, yeah, so Latvian gambit for black, super easy. It's e4, e5. They play whatever, like knight to c3, and then you play c4, c4. And if they take your pawn, gambit accepted. So we just got to get it. We'll try. We will very much like to see these happen. So we're just gonna kick this off. Create game. Win or lose, doesn't matter. It's happening. So it is going to be rated. So let's get this party started. And then after this, I'm going to have to try and figure out how to do some other gambits. That's the problem being a new chess player, right? You don't know a whole lot of anything. Okay, so we're white. So, Danish gambit, right? Do I want to do the Danish? Everybody seems to accept the King's Gambit, and no one ever wants to do the Danish. So maybe we'll do the King's Gambit this video, just because they'll probably take or not. That's a weird move. I'm surprised he didn't actually just go straight to e4. Weird. Takes. Interesting. So we'll do we'll go here with the bishop and then we'll castle. Just some nice standard play, I guess. It's not really a gambit because he's not accepting. Maybe he'll accept at some point in time. Maybe. He's taking a little while to he's real thinking this out. Knight, eh? So he's got a lot of pressure on that center pawn. Knight, where does he want to go with the knight? Maybe come down to c5, attacking my center pawn. Or he can move over to b6, attacking my bishop. So we'll do d3, defending the bishop and the center pawn. Also allows me to bring my queen's bishop out, which is good. Usually that's what I like to do. So if they take the pawn for the king's gambit, push the d pawn up to d3, and then you can take back with your bishop, your queen's bishop. This is just I almost want to. There's really no way I can take that. He's got what? 1, 2, 3 attackers on that pawn. I have 1, 2. 1, 2. So there's plans. So like I can. It's not really necessary for me to castle right now. So maybe what we'll do is we'll bring queen up. Then we'll move. We'll kind of do. We'll move our b pawn to b3, and then bring the dark squared bishop out, attacking that center pawn. And as long as he does not take my pawn in the center, I think we should be up the exchange. Interesting. Why? Because he wants to bring his other pawn down, attacking my center pawn. I might be okay with that. He brings that pawn down, takes. So I think that's what he wants to do. So we'll bring this pawn up. And if he does, I take with my center pawn. Yeah, so does that work? My bishop's kind of like stuck. So I'm gonna have to. Takes with pawn. Or can I? Yeah, it's not. Now he's got one less defender on that center pawn, so I could go take. I mean, maybe I lose my bishop. But I'm like threatening. Am I okay losing my light squared bishop is the question. Takes. Queen takes. I kind of have to do this. this. That actually kind of works, because if he takes, then I can just move my my bishop up to his undefended square. And there's a little breathing room. Pins the knight to the king. That's an interesting move. It's very interesting. I can't do that. I almost blundered my queen. If I mean, he's not gonna take his pawn. He's not gonna take my pawn with his queen. So let's do this and attack his queen. He's probably gonna give me a check. Right? That seems reasonable. He'll give me a check. Oh, I wasn't expecting him to go there. Interesting. We could do something like this. I'm definitely probably gonna castle now. It's getting a little crowded. Maybe I'll sacrifice a knight. Does that do anything if I put my knight on d4? Is that so put the knight on d4? That doesn't do anything. Well, now I gotta keep my knight here for now. Do I take? What if I take? Because I have 3 things defending the knight, so let's do this. Take. Because now his queen's not defending the pawn. I have 4 things defending that knight, so my king is definitely safe. I'm also using a lot of time. 9 minutes, eh? Oh lord, he's got 11. I gotta be quicker and make him think more. Taking too much time because I'm like talking. So he wants to go. Well, he wants to take my bishop, I guess. So he can go to f2 and threaten my rook, which doesn't do anything because I can take with king, so that's fine. He can take my bishop. That's a problem. But I can move my bishop up. He's also threatening the center pawn. So if we do this, it protects both. I still need the castle. At some point in time, this should probably happen. Oh, he's castling now. Interesting. And he still hasn't taken... If I push the pawn up, I threaten his knight, he takes with pawn. I take with queen and give him a check. If he doesn't take, he brings rook over, pinning pawn to my queen, which is a problem. What I need to do is get rid of this bishop. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna castle. Connect the rooks. I'm gonna push the A pawn to get rid of his bishop. He's probably gonna bring his rook over, which is a problem. Because then rook, so like knight, bishop, knight, knight. I'm gonna have to draw that out. Okay, so if rook over, then it's knight, 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 bishop, rook, queen. Yeah, so that's what he wants to do. So to prevent this, if I move up, then it's I don't know. I don't know. She's getting suspicious. This is crazy. Some weird stuff going on here. The problem is I don't really have any... There's that, eh? If I take with my knight, he takes with his pawn. I take with my bishop, he takes with his knight. I take with my queen. Well, my king's not there anymore, so I mean, I guess that's fine. Right? Let's... I can only hope this works. But, I mean, if he takes my knight, that's fine, because I can take with my queen. Am I really scared of him taking my... I don't think so. I don't think that's an issue. Let him have my knight. thinking a lot. I'm down to 5 minutes. Oh, Lord. We gotta get this going. Okay. Yeah. Do I take with my queen? Let's take with the rook. Because now I'm looking at h7. Bring the rook over to the open file. Light squared bishop comes down. Queen moves up. And we got things happening. Can I move my knight anywhere useful? Yeah. So I think that's what we're going to do. So we'll go bishop down. And now, well, interesting. I could sack a knight for a pawn. That doesn't really do much. Threat his queen. So takes. It doesn't do anything. So if I bring a rook over, bishop, that is check. So I gotta bring a rook over, bishop takes, queen moves over, bishop back, checkmate. It has to be. It has to be. So I don't know what he wants to do with that, but okay. This has to be. It doesn't matter what he does now. Well, okay, I guess it kind of matters. He could give me a check with his knight. I take with queen. It's not a big issue. So he wants to take my rook. But let him take my rook because, yeah. Let him take my rook. Not that he'll be able to. So my pawn guards the f7 square. So he has to move to h8. He has to. There's no other. There's no other way. This has got to be. Unless I'm seeing shit and I totally like messed up somehow. Yeah, okay. And then bishop back. Right? No? Maybe. Oh, because he can. Oh, yeah. How do I get this to work? Oh, no. It didn't work. Da, 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 da. And rook can't come up. How do I bishop over, rook down? I don't think that works either. Does it? Bishop over, check. He takes with rook. I take with pawn. No, because then he can just take my pawn. There's a way to get this to mate. And it probably involves my queen, which is in a horrible spot right now. We have to do this. There's no other way. He's gonna get my rook. Yeah, that's to where do we want to go? We'll go here. He's gonna take my rook. I will get this checkmate. Somehow. I really thought, but then I was just like, wait a minute, now he can just move back, and it doesn't work. That's so, that's sad. I'm so sad. I was so excited. All right. Okay. There's no way he can give me a check, right? No. So this is mate. Because I'm going to give him a check on h7. Even if he moves rook over, it's check, and then I bring my queen up. And that should be... I don't know. I'm so bad at this. If I win, though, I'll be 1100. That'll be good in 15-minute rapids. You notice he's down to 3 minutes. Under 4 minutes now. I'm making him think. I am making him think. I guess one kind of problem is if his light squared bishop takes my e pawn, but my bishop still covers both light squared, both light squares. Right now that pawn is protecting my rook. He's thinking, he's like, he's trying to figure out how this doesn't lose for him. Though I don't even know if it wins for me, so, oh man, I drank that tea real quick. So that is a thing. But is it a thing that works? It might be. Oh, you know what? I think I fucked it up. I should have went all the way. Because my rook. I could have went all the way. Oh, no. Oh, no. Did I just lose my mate? Because now he can go down a square. Unless I do this. Right? Shit. Check, he moves over. now I really gotta. Okay. I think he's gonna move to the light square. Unless he moves back. Oh, it might be mate. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, okay. Wow, that's crazy. So, we're gonna analyze this game real quick. Because I think I think that was force mate if I went straight to the corner. Oh, look at that. 4 blunders, eh? My lord. 1 mistake, 3 inaccuracies. I mean, 6 blunders. It got worse. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. You can't complain. Okay, we'll go back and move. Back another move. It doesn't actually say that's an inaccuracy. So maybe it's not. It has to be mate if I go all the way up. Can we go, let's go continue from here. Computer. Play. And then all the way up. Yeah, okay, so I missed my checkmate. But we still got it, so. Crazy, crazy. Alright guys, if you enjoyed that video, hit the subscribe button and make sure to follow me on Instagram and check out my new Facebook page. All that information will be in the description below. And if you have any questions, comment in the comment section. Cheers.